ruling that could totally change the nature of transparency in India. Ironically, all that is done so far has united politicians against it. Well, a day after the Chief Information Commissioner ruled that political parties should come under the ambit of RTI, political parties have come out vehemently opposing such a proposal. Well, parties claim the proposal is ambiguous on the nature of information that it should provide and that it would hand their political opponents an unfair advantage. Let's just listen in to some reactions.
And I think that we shouldn't be overtly sensitive to the evolving nature of RTI, but at the same time, I think it's important to keep a practical control of RTI objectives, because they can't be allowed to run dry as far as political parties are concerned, according to me, are not the government organization. It is a private organization or an organization which is run by political parties. Therefore, I have to read the judgment, then I will have to come to the conclusion on that.
देखिए, राजनीतिक दल नैतिक रूप से जनता के प्रति जवाबदेह हैं और कानूनी तौर से चुनाव आयोग के प्रति। चुनाव आयोग जो भी जानकारियां मांगता है या जो जानकारियां कानूनी प्रावधानों के तहत उसे दी जानी चाहिए, वो चुनाव राजनीतिक पार्टियां देती हैं। अब सवाल पैदा होता है कि सूचना आयोग, अब चुनाव आयोग तय करे कि सूचना आयोग को हमें जानकारी देनी है या चुनाव आयोग को। ये चुनाव आयोग और सूचना आयोग के बीच की बात है, इस पर राजनीतिक पार्टियों का या भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कोई लेना देना नहीं है।
देखिए, पारदर्शिता हमेशा फायदेमंद होती है, इसलिए हम जो है हमको लगता है कि ये ठीक हुआ।
Well, the CIC proposal has effectively meant that one would be able to demand information of not only political parties' finances, but also the details of resolutions that are passed, also minutes of the meetings that are held, and information about day-to-day functioning.
This is a political parties coming under the RTI Act is a very important decision by Honorable Central Information Commission through its full bench, and it will have far-reaching implications. Now, if citizen can inquire anything which is not covered under exemption clauses of Section 8(1) with the political parties, they will have to respond like all other public authorities have to respond.
जो बात ये कि अब ये स्थापित हो गया कि पार्टी भी जो है वे इस अधिनियम के बाहर नहीं है, और अधिनियम के बाहर बहुत कम चीजें हैं जो हमारे राजनीति में या प्रशासन में या आर्थिक स्थिति में या न्यायिक स्थिति में इसके बाहर है, जैसे आपको पता है।
Well, my colleague Ashish Mehrishi now joins us live for more on reactions from the political parties. Ashish, this decision by the CIC has been hailed as a landmark one by activists, but the reactions from the political parties has been guarded, it's been cautious, and in some case, the unease within the political parties is actually palpable.
Very true, Ruchika. If you see, the CIC is a quasi-judicial, body and quasi-judicial body, and this decision can certainly be challenged in the High Court or the Supreme Court by the political parties, and they would certainly not like to leave it at this end itself. Since the political parties, we have seen in the past that this flow of money into the political parties, especially the ruling party, we have seen that the income tax return has shown in the past that too much of money has flown for a party which is into the power, and even in the opposition party we have seen the money has increased. So when you're talking about through the RTI, we can find out the income and expenditure, we can find out the minutes of the meeting. Certainly the political parties would not like to disclose the source of funding. We have seen it despite the election commission trying to nail the political parties. The expenditure has been too much compared to what the election commission allows. So certainly RTI will bring political parties into an ambit where common man can question them, which they would not like to. But on the other hand, if you see political parties, there is the government spending funding, the government doesn't give funds directly to political parties. So,
All right.
So if you see when the money is not going directly into the coffers of the political parties from the exchequer, so there is a question mark on the CIC ruling.
All right, whether the political parties will actually now approach the court, that remains to be seen. To stay on with us, Ashish, we also have former top cop Ms. Kiran Bedi now joining us on the phone line. Thank you, Ms. Bedi, for joining us. Do you think this decision by the CIC will go a long way in sorting out corruption issues as far as political parties are concerned? Or do you see political parties actually ganging up to scuttle this move of the CIC?
Well, if the political parties gang up to question the CIC's decision, they will only be exposing themselves more and more before the people of this country. Because why should one hide one's public funding? Because after all, you are saving on taxes, which is public money. You're also taking buildings, which if rented out in the private sector would get much more money to the public exchequer. You are in a way accruing many benefits. You are getting many times certainly like free time on Doordarshan. If you would pay for into a private channel, you would not get it free. The point is there is public support in cash or in kind, which would have otherwise gone to National Exchequer for infrastructure costs. So therefore, why should you not be coming under the RTI? Because there is public money involved. So if the political parties question it again in the court, I'm sure it will be, they'll make a laughing stock of themselves. Because this is exactly what the people of this country have been saying, that the political parties are, the funding is the root cause of corruption in this country.
Right.
And I think it's a right direction. We want to thank the Chief Information Commissioner, for having given this bold decision.